Shalom. I want to begin the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Habakkuk. Double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us His truth through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Come at y'all back with another lesson through the Spirit, man. There's a lot of stuff going on with Donald Nero, Trump in the news and whatnot, but I seen something on my feed that really caught my attention. And I haven't even read the lesson yet, but I mean not the lesson, but the article. I haven't even read this article yet, but yeah, man. Like I said, it caught my attention. Just wanted to go ahead and do a lesson on it, and yeah, man. I don't have any precepts that I particularly gonna bring out or whatnot. Just gonna try and flow through the Spirit, man. Like the other Apostle Hart says, spiritual training bag. So, gonna be flowing through the Spirit, man. Lord willing, I could bring out some edifying precepts for you all out there listening and watching. So, without further ado, let's get into it, man. So, this is what caught my attention, man. It says, mom ran over her 8-year-old daughter with car, gave bizarre excuse that it was part of a game. Now, this also reminds me of this other article I seen yesterday that popped up. And it was talking about how they found this lady. I can't remember her age. She might have been like in her 20s or 30s. So lucky I'm trying to drink some water. They found her dead in a suitcase, man. So like I've said and like other brothers have been saying, man, these types of occurrences are going to continue to happen. This isn't even, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. The game entailed racing her kids to their car, jumping in, locking the doors, and acting like she was going to leave. And like I'm saying, man, I was about to say, these types of things that are going on and that are going to continue to go on, it's not even going to, like, to us, it's not going to seem crazy, man. All right? We understand that it's judgment. We're in the latter days. Wickedness is going to abound, so the love of many will wax cold, right? And I'm going to get that. Okay, but I read these things now, and it's just like, it's normal to me, right? So let's read this, man. An Indiana woman has been sentenced after running over her 8-year-old during a game going wrong, according to the St. Joseph County Prosecutor's Office. Jasmine White, 27, of South Bend, Indiana, told police it happened accidentally during a game she regularly played with her 4 children, according to a probable cause affidavit reviewed by People. So she was 27. She had 4 children. I wonder how many baby daddies she had. The game entailed racing her kids to their Chevrolet Equinox, jumping in, locking the doors, and acting like she was going to leave without the kids. One of the children told an investigator on the scene that they didn't like the game, but their mother continued to play it. Okay, I understand what's going on here now. And look at her. Light bright. With the little fake braids in her head. Okay. So basically, she would race her kids from the house to the car. Obviously, she would win because she's a whole grown up. Get in the car. Before they did, lock the doors. They'll be outside the car. And then pretend like she's going to drive off and leave them. Okay. On August 29th, 2024, during a session of the game, White reportedly began driving approximately 15 miles per hour within her apartment complex parking lot while her 8-year-old daughter was outside clinging to the car's door handle. According to testimony, one of the children gave to an investigator at the scene per the affidavit. White's other children were also running alongside the car at the time. The 6-year-old child said White was aware the 8-year-old was hanging onto the door handle as she drove. Let me just get this, man, because this is... This is Proverbs 14:24. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the foolishness of fools is folly. Right? That's stupid. That's stupid. Use your common sense. This game that a whole grown woman who's acting like a child is playing with her children ended up getting one of her children killed. All over some dumb shit. It's stupid, man. Just stupid. This is why I just be thinking to myself, like, when I read some of these stories or like just see certain people do shit on the internet, I'm like, yeah, certain people don't deserve or need to, you know what I'm saying, be parents. I seen this woman yesterday. The Ox sent me a video. This girl is eating baby powder. Come on, man. Like, when is this shit gonna stop? But you know, that's a rhetorical question. I know, you know what I'm saying? We know when the wickedness is gonna stop. It's gonna stop when Yahushua comes back to deliver salvation, and then he's gonna rule on the earth with a rod of iron with righteousness. Okay, that's when it's gonna end. But like, goodness, man. You would have thought people were walking around with airheads, dude. White's 6-year-old child told the investigator her mom was driving faster than she usually did, and the 8-year-old hanging onto the door handle ended up getting hit by the vehicle after her foot got caught under the rear tire of the car. So this woman was driving faster than she usually would. Let's just assume that she didn't see the child, which I don't know how you can't see your child hanging on to. No, fuck that. I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say she did see the child. She continued to drive while the child was hanging on. That's stupid, man. But you know, hey, man, like it reads in the scriptures, who has been innocent that have perished. Roughly paraphrasing, because I know it don't go like that, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, ultimately it's judgment, man. But judgment can come and be played out in millions of different ways. Like this, you have a parent who is acting like a damn child, caused her baby girl to pass away. So that's double judgment right there. Judgment for the person who is deceased and judgment for the lady who is going to go sit down. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And ultimately, that's also a division. That's also division, man. That's spiritual division. I will set a man at variance. Can't spell daughter. I knew it was Matthew 10:34. Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household, man. Your own enemies will be living in your own household, man. These kids, here they are. Like it said in the thing, though. They did not like playing this game. Their mother continued to play it, not knowing that their mother was going to cause one of their siblings to be deleted. The little girl fell to the ground and hit her head, suffering severe head injuries and losing 5 teeth. Damn. She was in critical condition after the incident and has since been released from the hospital. Oh shit, I didn't realize she didn't kill the girl. I got in my head, I'm thinking she killed this girl. Never mind. But hey, this is still though. You severely injured. You damn near caused your kid death. It still doesn't. It still doesn't change the fact that all the things that you did was wrong, and all the things that I've said and up to this point were valid. The little girl fell to the ground and hit her head. Right. In January, White pled guilty to 2 counts of child neglect after initially pleading not guilty to the charges. But even then, that's still judgment though upon that little girl, because there's no telling what she did in her past life, or you know what I'm saying, what her soul was. Brother just send me a post saying, and this is a good point to make right here. Damn, I can't even think of it now. I had to go on his Instagram and see. Let me see, because he definitely sent me that today. Con, be careful who you mistreat in the flesh. You have no knowledge of their rank in the spirit. Right. So there's no telling what her spiritual track record was. Right. I'm talking about the little girl. And on top of that, hey, like her reason, her spirit's created for vengeance. They go out, you know, and they're not pleased that they've accomplished their iniquity and whatnot, right? So there's a spirit on her to go faster than she normally did. There's a spirit on her to continue driving that car without any care or concern of what was going to happen to her daughter. White was sentenced to 9 years with 5 years suspended. She will serve 4 years in St. Joseph County Community Corrections Work Release Program per the St. Joseph County Prosecutor's Office, and will be on probation for the 2 years after that. So I wonder what the sentence would have been if it was a man who did this. All right. For I find more bitter than death. Let me get that. All right. Hold up. Let me see. I'll be able to find this. Yep. Sirach 7 and 26. Oh, Ecclesiastes. I read that as Ecclesiasticus. Salakia. And this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High Power shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Right? And it also reads in the scriptures, man, this is in Ecclesiasticus. You know, a wicked woman is given unto the portion of a wicked man. Right? There are a lot of wicked women out here, man. Majority of these hoes. Okay, just look at the state and nature of women around the world. It's very, very, very hard to come by or find a decent woman. Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth. Let me just go ahead and restart, man. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Meaning the woman, I say this all the time, man. It isn't the fact that women can't take accountability. It's the fact that they don't know what the fuck it is, okay? Women have never had to take responsibility for anything they've done, right? Never. They never had to go on a trial or a stand and testify, right? That's something that a man had to do because we testify, right? You have to hold your testes and, you know what I'm saying, speak to the court, to the judge. Women have never had to take accountability for anything. So they have the mindset of a child. So in her mind, she was just playing around with her kids, not knowing the severity of the situation, man. Okay? That's how you have to look at things when it comes to dealing with women, man. And this is just another example of why our apostles and our elder teachers tell us not to mess with these women, man, if you can. And if you do mess with one from a different nation, which from this, I can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't specifically tell what nation she's from. You can't tell if she's a nigga woman or not, right? Because she could be any other type of chick. Who knows? But specifically the nigga woman, they tell us to stay away from those for good reason, right? Let me think. This might be. Yeah. So I'm gonna close it off there, man. This wasn't really a long lesson. I'll probably try and come with something juicier tomorrow, Lord willing. But just wanted to speak on that, something that I seen that caught my attention. So Lord willing, it was edifying to you all out there listening and watching. I'm gonna close it off there. Call Lawyer Howard by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Howard Kakwadash. Double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone once again who taught us his truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And until next time, I say Shalom Israel. Shalom.